As what usually happens with spoiled little children, the writer's strike and the entitled little children that the writers are, the writer's strike is continuing since May 1st. We are now 11 days in at the time of this recording, and nothing of value has been lost. But news came in a couple of days ago from the Daily Caller that rumors swirl over whether actors will soon join the writer's strike. And all I have to say is, please do it. I dare you. Just do it. Let's see what the article has to say. A video shared Monday showed SAG-AFTRA president Fran Drescher. Oh my goodness, Fran Drescher. Look at you, darling. Discussing the possible strike action by actors in the mainstream entertainment industry. Do it, do it, do it. Drescher joined the Writers Guild of America picket line outside Paramount Pictures on Monday afternoon, where she told Variety that, quote, "It's important that we support our sister union in the entertainment industry." The Writers Union, there are some unions. I was talking about this with my daddy. My dad, not my daddy. Shut up, Internet. Don't go there. My father, about unions and how some unions are useful, but some have outstayed their welcome. When it comes to a writers' union, writers' guild, I think this gets in the way of the actual meritocracy. I talk about this over and over again. You want check boxes, you want diversity hires, you have diversity and inclusion quotas to meet, and that destroys the meritocracy. It is a problem. It is a very serious problem when it comes to entertainment, because the cliche, the example, the analogy that is given often is like, do you want the best brain surgeon, or do you want the brain surgeon that checked a box? Do you want the best dentist or the one that checked a box? When you have a chef cooking your food, do you want the best chef, or do you want one that filled a quota? Entertainment is no different. When it comes to entertainment, I want the best person for the job. I want someone with experience in writing science fiction, a not necessarily published author, but someone who is just good at their craft, not someone who checked a box. Actors are no different. So, footage of her comments were shared by True Lies lead actress Ginger Gonzaga, who happens to be one of the loveliest women in entertainment. Get down a little, look, get down on that knee a little bit further, spread them cheeks, and just drive that nose in between. Kiss that ass. Good Lord. Despite our oh, for fuck's sake. Despite our political differences, what on earth kind of article? You just cannot help yourself. When the writer just can't help putting a little dig in there, what do you expect from an editorial? I say that as I'm doing an editorial on an editorial. In the caption of her post, Gonzaga wrote, quote, "I'm sorry, y'all, but thank fucking God, I write and direct and produce in addition to acting, because my acting union has me losing faith left and right with its straight up stupidity." What's the stupidity? Where's the stupidity? Let's see. She went on to list 6 different ways that the entertainment industry has changed, making it harder for actors to get paid for the work that they do. I'm sure Denzel Washington, Tom Cruise, and Brad Pitt are having difficulty getting paid for what they do. Oh my goodness. Gonzaga noted that the concern of actors should be very similar to writers, who typically depend on residual checks from SAG-AFTRA. AFTRA. Oh God. I'm not reading that. Gonzaga noted that she and others had to launch an investigation after some $13,000, that's pocket change to an actor, was, quote, actively hidden and not paid because studios know they can get away with it. Now, this is a problem where I don't think unions are good. Maybe read the contract, get better contracts. In those situations, sure, have a union representative assist in reading the contracts and get better contracts. You want to argue that? Sure. But at the same time, I went off on a tangent a little while ago, the whole thing about unions. You have a bunch of writers who have been writing garbage, for the most part, vast majority of what's come out in the past few years, has been cookie cutter, rehash garbage. with no soul, no plot, poor acting, poor performance, and poor writing. If you want better pay, write better stories. It is just that simple. Everything coming out, especially with the vast majority of Disney, Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and across the entirety of Hollywood, has just been lackluster at best. So, where are we at? Much of the rest of the caption followed similar themes, with one of the statements describing how even though Hollywood is calling for more diverse actors, again, this word right here is a plague on the entertainment industry. There's just no other way to put it. It's a plague. It's a bad thing. No. Stop caring about diversity. Stop caring about inclusion. Find the legitimate best person for the job. If you are doing a period piece based in a particular location where the ethnic makeup is one color or another, whether it is black, white, Asian, whatever, Creole, let's go there, Canadian, European, South American, then, of course, find someone who has more knowledge and experience. That person might just be some old white dude that's been studying history all his goddamn life. It also might be someone from that area who has been studying history all their life. The point is, find the person who's qualified, not the person that checks a box. She concluded the post by writing, quote, "If we don't protect our futures, there will be nothing, and we should have gone on strike in 2008. This is ignorant, fear-based bullshit, and it's so embarrassing, and I'm sure I'll add more to this later." I don't know what side she's on. Do they need better contracts? I agree with that. But this is the part that I really like of the article. So, what would happen if everyone in Hollywood went on strike? If all the actors and the writers and the producers, if they all went on strike, nothing of value would be lost. Sure. Oh no, we would miss out on your favorite Star Wars show or your favorite Marvel show or whatever because you got to see the Star Wars. You have to see the next Marvel big thing. I continue to use this quote. Don't ask questions. Just consume product and get excited for next product. I refuse to do that. I can't do that anymore. I need better stories. I want better stories. Let's continue. In my mind, there are two outcomes. Number one is that everyone in entertainment would get what they want, a fat paycheck that they're already getting, and no more being messed around with by studios. That's never going to stop. But number two, we'd get thousands of new actors, but you're getting that, but not just in Hollywood. Thousands of new actors on TV because everyone is replaceable. Yes, this right here, everyone is replaceable. The big wigs, the hoity-toity hot rods in Hollywood seem to think that they are the end-all, be-all, cannot be replaced. You've been replaced before. You were someone else's replacement. The writers in Hollywood now, you replaced someone else many, many years ago. The difference is they were good, you are not. We need more merit-based hiring. What's going to end up happening, and I really do hope, I hope, because more and more people are giving less of a fuck about what's going on in Hollywood. They are distancing themselves. These actors wanting to go on strike, these are the same people that 2 years ago sang, 3 years ago? How long has it been? All over 3 years ago now. Who sang a song from their palatial mansions, their spacious living quarters, about imagine. They had the gall to sing this song, to make statements like, we're in this together. While people were being sent home from their jobs, people started to notice and started to care less and less as time went on. The idea that your average person will care at all about a writer's strike or an actor's strike, simply because more and more independent creators, content creators on social media, whether it is Twitch, whether it is TikTok or Facebook or YouTube, people are creating entertainment independently from the big budgets, from the big Hollywood, from the big producers. It is easier and easier every single day to make your own content, as can be seen by this foolish little video. Better quality, better editing, or equal editing coming out of a regular person sitting in their garage or their basement or their pool house. The big budget Hollywood star does not have the same reputation as it used to. So I will say this: you are all replaceable. Allow yourselves to be replaced. Fast track it, speed it up, hit fast forward if necessary. Go on strike and find out just how little people really care. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's a really change of upbeat. Anyway, leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. Have a good one.